Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I've been asked by a lot of people recently on my YouTube and TikTok to basically start to make a few more long format videos. So today it's Wednesday the 3rd of April and it's the month of Ramadan, so I'm fasting, but which was the last week of Ramadan. So I've got a few jobs today. Curtis is off ill, so I don't. If I'm not sure if you're aware, but we've got two vans on the road now. So Curtis does all the plumbing work, I do all the boiler repairs and stuff like that. But as Curtis is off, I'm filling in for him. I've got a few leaks to go to today. I've got a few boiler repairs and stuff to go check out. So if they're interesting, I'll put them in this video. So come to the merchants, literally just for a truck. But while I was here, we had a combi which has been accepted. Main Eco Compact, flue, filter, EPH combi pack 4. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Because of that, it's not going to seal. You see, it doesn't allow it to go in there. No. So then that means you need to change this as well. And the issue that you have here is yours is square. You see, that's the thing with this industry here. That should have been a really easy fix, but as you've seen, the part just wouldn't fit. Now let me tell you why it wouldn't fit. So basically, here's the old part here. Here's the old part, and you can see the old part, it's flat, yeah, and a washer basically sits there. But if you look at the new part which I brought, which goes in, it's got a slight ridge to it, yeah. So this essentially sits inside of the part, whereas this one sits flat up with it, but level with it. So because of that, it didn't fit. Now that's part of the game, unfortunately, yeah. Obviously I've wasted time, I've gone all the way to suppliers, come back, and I've just wasted time, but it is what it is. And something like this, even on the way there, when I figured out what the issue was, I thought to myself, I should have just got these guys to send me photos, and I could have then got the part. And even then, I still would have been wrong, essentially. Yeah, so it's part of the game. So now I'm going to have to go try to source something like this. Or I would have changed the basket, which was on the top. But the issue is changing the basket, it was a square basket at the top and it had an overflow connector at the back. So I think that's more work than potentially trying to find something like this. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, this job's going to have to wait now because we're on to the next job. Okay, so we've got a Main Eco Elite E133 fault here, yeah? So E133 relates to gas. I've checked the gas, they've got gas. What happens is when it runs, it makes a boom, boom, boom type of sound, and the flame basically goes off. Condense. So the first thing to check is the condensing pipe, which I've checked outside, it's not blocked. So the next thing is this trap. I'm going to undo the trap on the bottom and see if it's blocked. It may be blocked. Yeah, you see this inside here is very dirty. Yeah, you see that. So after cleaning the trap properly, so we got a lot of crap out of there. Look, no one's cleaned it all up, but this was extremely dirty. Whenever you are cleaning this, let me see if I can show you. You can see inside the trap there. There's a small little gap there, a little hole. You've got to make sure that little hole, that's the outlet essentially. We've got to make sure that is not blocked. So now it sounds fine. No issues now with this. Just got to sort the pressure out because the pressure's a bit high. But yeah, E113, have a look at that. I tried taking this trap off, but could not take this trap out whatsoever. It seemed to be stuck in here. But either way, we've got it sorted. So what we've got here is a Worcester boiler, Green Star 30i. Now, I've already diagnosed the fault, but this is essentially the issue. It's just got these two dashes. No matter what you press or what you do, these dashes don't go, and the heating doesn't work, but the hot water does. So background of what happened is the customer has had the water mains changed, and what they did, they piped the hot and cold the wrong way around, so they had no hot water. So when they've come down, I think the guy's undone the nut and water's obviously splashed everywhere, and a few days later this dash appeared. So they've called me out to have a look. I've had a look, I was a bit confused, called Worcester, and they've basically said change the board. Now what they've said, it's actually easier to change the whole control panel than it is to change the board. So I've sped it all up for you guys because it probably took me about 10 minutes or so to change this board. But again, it was really easy. Just isolate, take all the connections off, flathead, put it all back together. It was so simple, one of the easiest I've ever done. I just spoke to Worcester, and what Worcester have just confirmed to me, they've basically said that that little green control key thing here sets all the parameters, so there's nothing else I need to do to this boiler now. I do my safety checks now, just do my FGA and stuff to make sure it's fine. But in regards to programming it, coding it, there's nothing else I need to do. You see how easy that was? Very, very easy that was. So I think Worcester told me to change the board. They said it was easier to change the whole control panel instead of changing just the PCB. So this job's done, we move on to the next one. Another thing, yeah, just before I leave, a lot of people don't like Worcester boilers, but their customer support, especially when things go wrong with boilers, are really good. Their technical advice, everything, bang on, and they pick the phone up quite fast. So just come to a vacant property. It's a bit nasty, this property. It's full of damp everywhere. There's Curtis there, leaving. There's my van over there. So while I was out, Curtis has been replacing the boiler. So what I'm going to do is change the stat. The stat's obsolete now. I'll show you the boiler which Curtis fitted. Have a look at that damp there. Bad. So here's a property here. We fitted the main Eco Compact, 5 years parts and labour warranty on this boiler. Again, it's a rental property, so this did the job. So because I'm so busy, what I tend to do is I'll get here at the start, make everything safe, and then from there Curtis will crack on with fitting the boiler. That's if I haven't got time to help him out, but this is how essentially it gets better, yeah? So he's fitted it, literally, he's done the whole thing, he's wired it all up, everything. Now we've got a job tomorrow where we're replacing quite a few soil pipes and stuff, so he's gone to go get the parts for that ready for tomorrow. I've come here, just going to make sure the boiler is safe to use, tightness test, and all of that, yeah? Make sure if it's fine. But to be fair, Curtis has done a tightness, he's done all of that, everything's done. We've tested everything, but I'm just going to come, double check everything, make sure it's all fine, and then commissioning and everything. So let's do this. Okay. So we've got another boiler repair here. Here's Tiru, one of the biggest landlords in Coventry. If you need a property, shout this guy. He's got all the Sri Lankan families on lock, yeah? So now we've come here to have a look at this boiler here, yeah? So what we've got here, we've got an F75 fault here, yeah? So F75 normally relates to low water pressure or something like that, yeah? But the landlord's confident that the pressure's fine. I've opened it up and the PCB's like this. And the inside looks like it has been leaking at some point, but the pressure seems fine. You see where the pressure is there, Terry? There? Yeah. See? The pressure's fine. So what it could be is a sensor up here. There's a sensor there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just put a light there so you can see. You see it?
Yeah.
There, yeah? The black one. This one here. Yeah? So it could be that sensor. Now let's check it. So what I'll do Let's press the reset button. Yeah. Okay, so heating is going to come on now. Pump is not running. Can you hear?
No, it's not. No.
You can tell straight away the pump is not running, yeah? So this is stuck. Now all you need to do is hit it with something. Let's see what I've got. Did you hear that, yeah? You can't, the pump is not even moving.
It's not moving.
Yeah? Let's try. No, okay. So what we'll do, let's open it up. See if we can get this free.
Maybe freezing then.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's it, yeah?
This is the problem now, look.
You see?
Need the doctor in, so I don't want to
That's
touch it in my hand, so.
Nah, it's not your problem, that one.
No. In case anything happens,
Okay.
then I'm going to go trouble, you know.
So that's running now, yeah?
That's what I said to him, look, the boiler, no, it started.
Mm.
He said to me, no, wire connection, loose connection. Everybody can say.
So now, let's see if it's working now, yeah? Let's see.
Pick it up.
Yeah? It's lighted up there. Fired up.
Fire coming this way.
Yeah, now the pressure's a little bit high, so it's best to take a little bit of the pressure out. That's too much. Put that down to 50. Put that down to 70. What I'll do now, I'll service the boiler, yeah? I'm going to drain it down, service the expansion vessel. Yeah, give it a service at the same time. And then it's working now anyway. Yeah?
We want to also gas it.
Yeah, gas service as well. So let's service this. I'm just going to drain that.
Tomorrow the tenants are coming.
Yeah.
Better do it all in one.
We'll do it all now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to recharge vessel, drain down, and let's sort this out. So I've sped this up. It probably took about 10 minutes or so. So I've just isolated flow return at the bottom. I've drained the boiler down, got the landlord holding the little hose there, and recharged the vessel, so get all the water out of the boiler.
One main guy and one,
I'll change this.
Okay.
Have a look at the sensor there. Yeah, low water sensor, F75, fully clogged up. You can clean them, but I normally just replace them. So I'll replace this part now. I noticed this when filled the boiler back up. Pressure gauge was showing 0. Pressure gauge was showing 0, but the actual digital gauge was showing 1.3. Yeah. But you can clean this, Shan. But look.
Maybe not gonna work out.
No, it's no good.
Yeah. Maybe they do.
So you can see now the pressure is on 0. Before, when I put the water, when I turned the isolation valves back on, the pressure was on 1.3. So it's a false reading because there was no water in the boiler. So I checked the gauge, which is back here, that was showing 0. That was showing 1.3 because it was blocked. So now we've changed it. Should be okay. So we'll fill the boiler up now.
You want 1.4, 5,
That's okay.
Okay.
P00. Purging mode, let it all purge all around, get rid of the air. This boiler is near enough done now. So service is done. I'm just going to gas at the property and I'll be out of here. Early morning on a Friday. So normally on a Friday I'll work potentially half a day because I go to the mosque for the midday prayers, and then after that I'll normally just do admin work. So on this job we're basically with Curtis, and what we're doing is we're replacing a stacked soil pipe. Because it's quite heavy, I thought I'd give him a hand, and let me show you what it is. basically a really old cast iron. Actually, what happened is the customer initially just wanted to change the toilet and said they had a leak, and from looking at the pictures we found that the leak was coming from the soil pipe. So what I said is, look, soil pipe needs to be changed. I can't really make alterations to it, and I can't guarantee you if I don't do any alterations to soil pipe, toilet still may leak. So he's going, okay, cool, let's change toilet and soil pipe. Let me show you the job. So here's the soil pipe going all the way up. You can see they've got a jungle growing out of here. That's where it's leaking. So it's all cast iron. To prove it, let's prove that it's cast. It's magnetic, yeah? So as normal, we're starting right from the top. So Curtis will go up there. There's some brackets right at the top there. So I'm going to cut them brackets. I'll be at the bottom. Hopefully we can get this section off, lift off, and then slowly work our way down. So when replacing these soil pipes, 2-man is just so much easier. So 2 ladders up, Curtis is cutting it from the top, passing it to me, I'm taking it down the side, making it nice and neat. We noticed that that top bit there, where it exits the toilet, was actually lead pipe. That wasn't actually cast, which allowed it to get that bend. So we've basically pulled it all out from the ground, all the way from the ground, put our connector back in, and it's all been removed. That goes in nicely, yeah?
It depends on whether you want the elbow in there now or not.
Elbow always goes in. You'll see what I mean when you... We'll have to make it a bit bigger, won't we?
Yeah.
But I think what we need to do is the toilet. Let's get the toilet in, and then we'll take it from there. Then
Quite the angle as well at the moment.
So upstairs, yeah, we removed the toilet. Here's the soil pipe. Let's put my light on so you can see what we're doing. Soil pipe's in, ready. So what Kurt's doing outside. So what I'm doing now, I'm cutting plywood so to go behind the toilet. So this is just something I'm doing just extra, just to make the job a little bit nicer. I'm not getting paid anything extra for it. What I said to the customer is, we're replacing the toilet, and obviously if you put the toilet back on, you've still got cracks in the wall. So essentially you're going to get somebody else back out, fill it, and then fit the toilet back again. And they're not that competent on doing stuff like that. So I said, look, let's just fit plywood behind, and it would be a better job. So I'm just going to cut the plywood now. Measure twice, cut once, yeah? Plywood's been cut, just so this looks so much nicer. Have a look at this. How much better do you think that looks? A lot nicer. So this is all done now. The vent at the top, cemented all that in. Curtis will finish up on the toilet now. So this is now the end of the video. As it's Friday, I'm going to go to the mosque now. So just going to go home, wash up, go to the mosque and pray. So if you've liked the video, like, subscribe. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments. If you did like it, let me know why. Either or, take